All right, our second breaking news item. This one came out on the 19th, which I'm looking back at my trusty calendar. Oh, that's today. So the online spelling bee was yesterday, and the places, this new one is today. Okay, I'm kind of excited to read this one because it's called Public Places Start to Open. Aren't we ready? Now, I really hope we all come back in the fall. We don't know that we're coming back in the fall. It's up to each school district to decide if we come back to school in the fall. But I'm really hoping we do. This online stuff is driving me bonkers. It's difficult because I know that the best way you guys learn is by putting your hands on it. And it's so hard to monitor what you're learning and see how you're growing and making progress when you're so far away from me. Okay, so let's see what this one has to say. Public places start to open. Now it looks like they're at a restaurant. I'm looking at the picture here. They're at a restaurant and the server has a mask on and gloves. And are they indoors or outdoors? They look like they're sitting outside. So let's see what the article says. Many public places have been closed to help stop the spread of the coronavirus. Now leaders in states across the United States will start to open some public places again. These places include barbershops, thank you, restaurants, and movie theaters, yes. Each state decides when and how to reopen public places. Many public places will have special rules. These rules may help stop the spread of coronavirus. Places may ask people to wear masks and maintain social distancing. Social distancing means staying 6 feet away from strangers. Places may only let a certain number of people inside to avoid crowds. What public places are open where you live? So Fresno is still under a stricter lockdown. Clovis, the city right next to ours, is a lot more open. And where I live, there's a street that divides Fresno and Clovis. I'm on one side, on the Fresno side, and then Clovis is across the street. And when my husband and I go walking at night, we'll look over across the street, which we can go across the street, but we're doing our walk, we don't go over. They have a little food truck event outside. It's almost every night that we go out, we see it. And people are out there eating outside in small groups. It looks like it's like a regular night with food trucks. And I'm so jealous that they get to do that because when we're in the store in Fresno, we all have to mask up and it's so hard to breathe and hear people and I'm over it. Okay, so let's see our review page just to top this off. Pull it down here so you can see it. What have been closed? Backyards, public spaces, or, public places or roads? My backyard's been open, not open to the public, but we go out there and barbecue and play ping pong. Roads have been open. People have been allowed to move in between states even, but public places have been closed. And let's clarify that. It is non-essential public places. It's whatever the government deems to be non-essential. I think getting my hair cut, getting your hair cut is essential, right? Don't you guys feel kind of yucky when your hair is all mangly? I do. Who will start to open some public places? Leaders, farmers, or actors? Thank goodness the actors are not in charge of the government. I would be scared for all of us. Farmers, they're too busy to deal with this, so it's leaders that are up to it. Now, the president of the United States wants to open up the whole country. He's ready to open it up and get our economy going. According to him, we're ready. But he's leaving it up to each governor of the states to decide who and when they open. Our governor is wanting to keep things closed for a little bit longer, but at least the superintendent of the whole state, who is the boss of the schools, he's letting the districts decide when to open. So here's hoping that we get to be open in the fall. Oh my goodness. What may help stop the spread of the coronavirus? Rules, awards, or songs? We know a song's not going to do any good and awards are useless. So yeah, rules. There will be rules. Now, sometimes you go into a restaurant, it's really crowded and you're having to say, excuse me, and you're standing in line to get a seat, blah, blah, blah. But now it's going to be even harder to get into a restaurant because they have to remove a lot of their seating so that there's a distance between people. So they won't be able to allow as many people in, which means we wait longer for things like movies and barbershops and restaurants. Kind of crazy, huh? Anyways, that's the story for today. I'll see you guys in 1 hour.